What time is it?
It's 9. Well, 8:59.
It's not that bad when you say it like that.
I'm so tired.
Hey, what's up guys? We're at the studio once more.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a video today on how Alain did the setup to be able to record demo anytime we want. He's going to be giving the ins and outs like that. You guys could do it at home as well too.
I do. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This time what we're doing is that we're capturing whatever is in the instrument in the jam room per se, bring it back into the system, and then being able to play back directly into the jam room. And this is what we're going to try to show and demonstrate how we did those actions. We tried to make it in such a way that the least instruments lying around, cables, and things like that. Basically, it was just to have enough room around the drums to be able to place the microphones. The second thing that we did once the room was clean is try to see how we can divide the room into more clean sections. We used our baffles that we purchased last year. We set it up in such a way that the guitars were separated up to a certain point, and the drum was separated from the guitars. In this instance, we are going with 8 tracks. We're not going with 16. 16 would be a little bit too much to be able to dismantle and remantle. So we're going with 8 tracks into our Focusrite. From our Focusrite then goes into our patch bay. And from the patch bay goes into the console where all 8 microphones, it can then be mixed to be able to go to the monitoring station. We have 8 direct out on the console that goes directly into the Ionics interface to be able to record a little bit like what we're doing right now. So those 8 are going directly into the Focusrite before sent to the console and then being directed back into Ableton. We have 5 tracks which are tracking the drums. We have 2 guitar inputs and we have 1 vocal input. For now, this seems to be a reasonable amount of inputs to be able to get demos or to be able to get jams, playback. Application that we have with the new configuration in the jam room is that we can record only instruments, get the best, let's say, session that we can. Afterwards, just overdub vocals. It's an easy setup to do, and even on the other side, we can still use the baffles which were used for the guitars, and we can use those baffles back and to create a small vocal room that we can then record and put back into Ableton. The situation that we had probably before was that the monitoring of the vocalist was done mostly in the studio. What we want to do now is try to get the vocalists in the jam room to have, let's say, a better environment to be able to capture the desired performance. The drum kit is being tracked with 1 kick mic. We have a few tom mics and 2 overheads. This is with the AKG. The toms are not tracked at this point. It's too many inputs to control just to be able to do a jam or a demo or something like that. When we get into the real recording, then all the microphones will be used at that point. For the guitars, on the cabinets, I'm using a SM58 without the tops. For the vocalists, it's going to be an AKG P400, which is the same one that we're using here for the vocals. I use the common configuration, which is to try to place the microphone where the dust cap meets the flange of the speaker. This is where usually we'll get to the, let's say, not too bright, and it's not going to be not too warm. So it's a nice place to be able to place a microphone. I record so that 0 VU on the console is literally -18 in Ableton. This is to avoid clipping, number 1, in the monitor section, and also to have a fairly good idea of what the signal will come out to. Once the signals coming from the jam room arrive in the studio, I first look at the Focusrite and try to get just the -12 LED, just blinking a little bit at -12. I do this for most of the microphones so that we're getting about a -18 average signal level. Then from the Focusrite down into the console, where I also PFL the input to be able to get 0 VU on the console. Always watch out for peaks going into your different processors, effects, whatever, especially at the input. This is about it for now. If there's any questions, feel free to contact us and we'll try to respond to any of your questions. Till then, thank you so much and we'll see you on another vlog.
In another vlog.
In another vlog. See you.
Hey guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.